Hello. Let me move this out the way because I'm not working on this right now. All right, let's see. Hello. We'll wait for a little bit more people to come in. All right, here we go. Hey. So it's been a long time. Oh, do I need to fix my baby hair? It's just a little bit. It's been a long time since I went live on YouTube. Thank you. And everybody, I always go live on Instagram. So every time I go live on Instagram, they always like, are you going to go live on YouTube? So I was like, okay, I'm going to go live on YouTube. And while I'm on YouTube, I'm just going to do a live Q&A. So I'm going to answer some questions that y'all have. So any question that you have, business related, I am going to keep looking back. I hate it here. I try to be first. I am, you're going to see me looking off to the side because I am going to look at y'all questions from over here. Questions I don't answer are legal questions. So don't ask me about taxes or about registering your business. Those are the only two questions I'm not going to be able to help with. Hold on. Let me put an update on Facebook to let people know I'm going live on YouTube right now. And on Instagram. Let me go ahead and update so people know. Where is it? YouTube. So people can know. Ooh, y'all already asking questions too. All right. Share, copy link. Live Q. Oh, snap Q. God dang it. Can I type Q&A on YouTube now? This is my thumbnail photo. Jeez. Okay, so hold on. People keep commenting. I got to see this stuff later. I'm getting so distracted. All right. Anyways, if they're not here, they're not here. Love you, hair nails. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. All right. So, hey, let me see. Hey, Ebony. Thank you. I'm going to mispronounce half your names. Shamaya, you always here. Jazz Lady, hey. Rachel, Bridget, hey. All right, so Ladies Boutique. I was waiting for a Q&A. I have a brother sewing machine. Will I be able to follow with your class? So yes, the online sewing machine class, you will be able to, you can use any sewing machine for the class. The truth is all sewing machines work the exact same. The setup may be slightly different, but it only differs when it comes to maybe setting up your machine, maybe like 2 to 3 different steps that's different. But I do provide links for setting up other sewing machines. For my closure wig course, I used a brother sewing machine. For the frontal wig course, I used a Sanger. But I'm going to be honest with you, there was not much of a difference when it came to setting up the machine. So whatever sewing machine you got is good. I always recommend just get the cheapest sewing machine you can find because you really only need a straight stitch or you really only need a zigzag stitch. That's all you need. We're not trying to make wedding dresses. We're not trying to sew a jean jacket together or none of that. So we just need basic sewing machines because we're only using basic stitches. So you will definitely be able to follow along with the wig course with your brother's sewing machine. So the wig courses are on sale Black Friday. The closure wig course is much cheaper than it was for the birthday sale. So for the birthday sale, the closure wig course was $100, but for Black Friday, it is $75. Now it's only going to be Black Friday only, okay? And then the frontal wig course is going to be $100. So that course will not launch until Black Friday. All right, let's see. Carissa said, what's a good sewing machine? To get any sewing machine with the basic stitches, I always get the cheapest ones I can find at Walmart. Love your hair and nail flyers for our business. So barcodes, I have no idea how to make the barcodes, but flyers, I always make flyers. I make everything on Canva and I print out everything on Vistaprint. So I do have a couple YouTube tutorials. I do have a couple flyers using Canva and how I print them out using Vistaprint. You know anyone that makes websites for cheap? I don't know anybody that makes websites for cheap. Um, all the people I know, they charging like $300 or more. $300 might be cheap for a website. I don't know. I create my own websites. I do have a four-part series on how to build your own website step by step. So I do have that on my YouTube channel, but I don't know anybody that makes websites for cheap. Brittany says, curls popping. Thank you. Hey, Sherry. Niasia, I'm hoping I pronounced your name right. I know I got you as a Facebook friend. What's the name of the curl pattern? This is the Afro Kinky Curly. So it's this one, Afro Kinky Curly. All bundles will start at $35 this Friday. So this is my Afro Kinky Curly. Actually, this is a 22-inch bundle. And I actually have in 20-inch bundles, two 20-inch bundles and a frontal. This is very much so like natural hair because what I did, I wetted and I put Eco Styler gel on it and it shrunk just like natural. Look, it got shrinkage just like natural hair, but it's super defined. So as you see, so all of the hair is gonna start at $35. So you can see it look just like natural hair and it is 20 inches long, but that shrinkage is real. I like it because it's very natural. I really do. Montana say, did you already do a video on how you made your price list? Couldn't find it. I do have a couple videos about price lists. It's really just me explaining the type of things you want to consider when you're coming up with your prices. So I do have maybe 2 or 3 videos on it. Piera says, hey sis, I followed you from IG. That's what's up. Thanks for coming over. Angel says, how can I send you some of my all natural body butters for you to try? Oh, Angel, I would love that. I love natural hair products. You can send me a DM on social media. My email address up under this video, so you can send me an email and we can figure that out. But I would love that because I like natural products. 504 darling. Ebony, if we are currently enrolled in the existing course, what's the cost to access the new course? Okay, make it to where you all can pay for whichever individual part of the course about it this weekend. However, I realize, does it keep freezing? If it keeps freezing, just refresh your page. You might have to exit and come back in because it is freezing on my laptop. Because while I was actually editing the course and putting it together, I realized everything that I was doing before, I'm not really doing the same things, if that makes sense. Like with time, I've adapted new techniques and it's just start to finish, and making the frontal wig start to finish is not as similar as I thought it would be. So I'm actually not going to have the courses separated so that you guys can purchase whatever part you need. You really are going to need to purchase the complete course for frontal wigs. So that will be launching Black Friday and it will be extremely discounted. It will only be $100. Make your money back instantly. I feel like my wig keeps sliding back. Y'all know I like to wear my wig on my forehead. There we go. Look, y'all know I like to wear my wig on my forehead. Ladies Boutique, thank you so much, Shirley. I do not design websites. I design it for myself because it's free, but I actually hate doing it. That's the only reason why I don't offer it. A lot of people always hit me up. I know how to do it. I'll do it for myself because it's free, obviously. But I just cannot bring myself to sit down and do it for other people. That's just not where my passion is at. Um, Simply Me. Hey Ebony, would you ever come out with your own hair products, flat iron, styling tools, etc.? I do want to come out with my own hair products. I would love to come out with my own foam because I use this foam almost every single day. And it only makes sense if I'm able to come out with my but you never know. I would like to offer more products. It's just gonna be a matter of time. What lengths start at $35? It's gonna be the 12, yeah, the 12 inch. 12 inch of my loose deep wave. And this will be really nice for like a bob or something. Nah, this a little too short for a bob. So yeah, it's gonna start at 12 inches. But I think all of the bundles are gonna be under $100. So it's gonna start at $35 and then it's gonna go up each inch, but all of it's gonna be extremely affordable. Where do we sign up for the class? So for the sewing machine, the online wig course, you can sign up at onlinewigcourse.com. So onlinewigcourse.com, but you're not gonna see the Black Friday prices until Black Friday. So you're not gonna see anything until Black Friday, the Black Friday prices and the deals. But that's gonna be onlinewigcourse.com. I will post that information to YouTube. Like on YouTube, you can post like make posts on YouTube now. So I will post it on YouTube. I will post the flyers all over my social media, my Instagram and stuff. That way I don't forget. Jacqueline says, "Hi, is it cheaper to make wigs or to buy it ready made from Alibaba vendors?" I honestly don't know because I never purchase wigs from vendors. So I always know. Jazz Lady said, "How many pages do you recommend for a website besides the basic shop, contact, FAQ, any?" So your shop page, your contact, so people can email you or message you and get in contact with you. Your FAQ, you answering frequently asked questions, policy. Policy is the most important page because if you ever have a claim, the only way you can win your claim, especially with PayPal, they're gonna want to see your policy page. So if all sales are final, that needs to be on your policy page. Your processing time, that needs to be on your policy page. Your shipping time, that needs to be on your policy page. What happens if packages get lost in the mail? That needs to be on your policy page. International orders, when customers have to pay custom fees and packages being held in customs, you need to put that on your policy page. Your policy page is one of the most important pages. Other than that, all the other pages are optional. Maybe you want to have a photo gallery, maybe you want to have videos, maybe all the other pages are optional. But that policy page is very much so important. I have a question, which are fake. The same shops keep repeating. On Alibaba, all of them are going to be vendors. So they're all who have the quality hair. All of them gonna be vendors, but the hair that they selling, is that hair gonna be the hair that we want? Like, is that hair gonna last? So that's really your main issue. And honestly, it's gonna be hard to tell which hair is going to last longer. The only way you can really tell is by purchasing. So when it comes to finding vendors, it's going to be a lot of just leaping out on faith, crossing your fingers. You may spend a lot of money during that process. You may not. You may get lucky. But that's definitely going to be a part of the process that you're going to have to take the most time. All about business, so you will have to come out of pocket. That's just a part of business. That's the bad side. That's the downside. Nobody really want to talk about. But that's when you're going to have to put your passion. My bad, y'all. Mario was calling me. Let me tell him he keep calling me. Mario. Yeah, I'm on live on YouTube. That's why I had to. Yeah, I couldn't type fast enough. I know it said love instead of live. What's up? You trying to figure out what we want to eat for lunch? Oh, 233 chicken. Do you see the last numbers? Oh, hold on, y'all. What you think about eating for lunch, though? Chipotle. All right. What is it now? 233. Yeah, that's all. All right. Mm-hmm. My bad, y'all. He stay interrupting me. I forgot what I was talking about too. Oh, Alibaba. So yeah, it's not because it's a journey. It really is. I wish I could sugarcoat it, but let me see. Let me scroll up. Let me scroll up. Okay. Um, I mean, how you made the flyer for your price list, Canva. Oh, for that. Okay, so no, I don't have a tutorial on YouTube showing how I make my price list in Canva. But on the fact, I don't post a price list. So if you was to go to that for a reason, I do that because if customers want to see my prices, they need to go to my website. When you're running a business, getting people over to your website is a physical store. Foot traffic into your physical location would be important. Like if you just post in their site and maybe they're looking for the prices of my bundles, but then bam, they see I sell clip-ins, or they see I sell ponytails, or they see I have mink lashes, or they see something else that they are ready to purchase right then and there. So for me, you'll never see me post a price list online. I just don't like for people to look at me as a price. I don't like people to shop prices because when people shop prices, they always go for the person that's cheaper. So you'll never see me post a price list on social media or anything like that. Um, but if you just follow my other tutorials, just kind of like piece it together, you can kind of see how I go about creating everything because I freehand everything. Um, what is the best? What's the best cheap? Okay, so as far as phones, I have no idea because I'm not like a technology type of person. I'm not a phone person either. The only reason why I got the iPhone is because my parents got the iPhone and I was just like, why not? And I'm still under my parents' plan. So I was just like, why not? So I'm still under my parents' cell phone plan. So that's why I got the iPhone. I love the iPhone. I have no idea what other phones would be really good with, but I'm currently using the iPhone X. This is the screen on this one cracked and I didn't feel like getting it fixed like 3 times back to back. I decided to just upgrade. Um, let me plug, hold on, where's the charger? Let me plug my charger in, y'all, because I would hate for this to turn off. I would hate for this to turn off. I really would. If I can reach. I was knocking stuff over earlier. Uh-uh. I got all these cords in the way. This is, what's this? This the cord to the flat iron. All right, this is the cord for the charger. All right. Fix my clothes a little bit. Okay. So, the size boxes that I use for the wigs, I use 10 inches by 8 inches by 4. So 10 by 8 by 4. That's the size I use for wigs. What do you recommend for posting on YouTube? How many times should they post? Okay, so as far as YouTube, I do have a series on YouTube all about creating a YouTube channel, how to gain subscribers, followers, and content ideas. So I do have that all on YouTube. My recommendation for posting on YouTube, first of all, you need to be consistent. So whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you have a lot of knowledge on, whatever it is that you're good at, maybe it's a skill that you have that you're really good at and you want to educate, or you want to show, or you want to entertain. Because the reason why you want to be consistent is if you're not consistent, people will not subscribe to you. And y'all know, y'all on YouTube now, if you go and find a really good video and you're like, okay, dang, this person, I really like this video. You go check out their page. So you go to their channel, you scroll down and you see they have not made a video in 6 months. You do not subscribe to them because you feel like it's pointless. They only had that one good video. So you're going to like the video and that's it. There's no reason to follow them because they're not putting out content consistently. So if you're trying to grow your YouTube, get a lot of subscribers, you have to put out content every week, multiple times a week. And then as far as whatever you post, just make it something people watch everything on YouTube. I literally watch people clean their houses on YouTube. I can be in here bored making a wig and I'd be like, I wonder how people organize their kitchen cabinets. Or I'm like, dang. Like, I just think about weird stuff. Literally, Chipotle knife. No.
Bring it back.
Oh, I wasn't trying to go. I was just saying.
I ain't saying that either.
Oh.
I'm saying it could be before I pick up to you.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just text you what I want. You look handsome today. I see you. Look at you. Oh, excuse me. I gotta stop. Okay, so this wig feel like it keeps sliding. It's really because my braid's too big. Okay, anyways, because I sure will change wig. I done changed my wig 3 times when I was on Instagram Live earlier. Okay, so yeah, people watch everything on YouTube. Literally just post videos, post a lot of different type of videos, and whatever you realize people are tuning in to the most. So maybe you post cooking videos, you do makeup videos, you do hair videos, and you realize everybody's tuning in to the makeup videos. Then all of the other videos. All right, Glam Obsession. When you buy the online course, will we have it forever or just for a time frame? You have access to it forever. The Cookie Monroe story. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Kiana says, did you have a host for your website? Yes. So I use Squarespace. Squarespace is what I use for my website. Hey everybody. The wig you had on before, what's the name and inches of the wig? You was tuned into the live? This the wig I had on before. Hold on. Because I just threw it on the table, y'all. This one? This is my loose deep wave wig, but I straightened it the other day. So this is 26, 26, 24 and in front. If this is the one you talk about. Hold on. I can put this one on. Give me a second. I can put this one on. On my videos too. It just wasn't straight. It wasn't straight. But this is the one I was wearing on my videos for the past week or so. but I straighten it. Well, it was pretty much was this wave pattern. I just straighten it. I don't know if this is what you talk about, but I just straighten it. That's all. Um, let's see. Uh-oh. I done lost my place. Uh-uh. Thanks. What is Ebony's site where she sells hair? Everythingebony.com. That's my website. So just like my YouTube name, Everything Ebony. That's my handle. Everythingebony.com. There's a lot of hair. I'm trying to figure out. I like to have my hair tucked behind my ear, but not too much hair tucked behind my ear. Everythingebony.com. You can go to curly hair only. That still works. Curlyhaironly.com, whichever is more convenient for you. But that's my website. You can go to wigsbyebony.com. It'll lead you to the same website. It'll lead you to the same website. Yes, my closures and frontals will be on sale. All of my closures will be $65. And all of my frontals, where's my notebook? I forgot what price I have on all my frontals. But all the frontals will be a set price. Oh, no, wait. No, the frontals aren't on sale for Black Friday. Only the closures. So the closures, all closures will be $65 off. Thank you. This video keep freezing. I'm sorry. It probably keep freezing. It's probably freezing because somebody trying to call me, somebody texting me. That's probably why it's freezing. Hey Ebony, I hate to say it. I tried to do the selling hair. I did everything you said. I did horrible. So I'm no longer when it comes to selling hair, I will say this, everybody's journey is going to be different. So I do give out a lot of tips and I do give out a lot of advice, but it's not one of those things that's going to happen instantly for everyone. So somebody may take all of my advice and the tips, and then next month they see a difference. The next person, they may not see that difference until 6 months later. The next person may not see a difference until 2 years later. Everybody's in different levels in their life. Everybody's in different spaces. Everybody have different. So everything's just not for everyone. That too. Everything's not for everybody. So everybody's journey is going to be different. I will say that. Also, to be successful is definitely a great idea to have multiple streams of income. They always recommend that you have several. So like you said, selling ebooks, selling courses. I sell ebooks, I sell courses. I do YouTube. I make wigs. I sell hair. So I have multiple sources of income. I do reviews. I get paid for those. So definitely have multiple sources of income. Never limit yourself. Okay, thanks. Huh? And you were trying to add it there. Thank you. Your tutorials really help. No problem. When you recommend you start off with 3 bundles and a closure, would you just make a wig and advertise that? What I recommend is starting off as small as possible. If you want to start off making wigs, then yeah, start off with making one wig. If you want to start off selling bundles, then start off selling bundles in a closure. Now you're saying just make a wig and advertise that. It just depends on where you're going. Do you want to sell bundles or do you want to sell wigs? Definitely when you start out, don't start out, like I always say start out small. So I would not start out selling wigs, selling bundles, selling lashes all together when you first launch. I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend focusing on one thing. So is it just going to be bundles, frontals, and closures? Start off with that. So then start out, get your 3 bundles and a closure. See if you can sell that first. Because like I say, I see a lot of people, they get so excited. They hear everybody else's story. They see how successful other people are in the hair business. And then they go spend $10,000 on inventory. And then after they get that inventory, they realize, it's really hard to sell hair. So I always tell people before you just throw all your money into it, try to see if you can sell one bundle deal first. Because if you can sell one bundle deal, you can sell plenty. All you got to do is repeat the same process 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times, however much. Okay, but if you realize you can't sell at all, then that's something that you need to go back and invest in. That's when you want to start taking courses to learn about marketing, to learn about how to find your target audience, to learn about content, the type of content that you want to post. So those are courses I do have available that will be 50% off on Black Friday. So if y'all are interested in learning how to make money on Instagram or how to launch your hair company from start to finish, those will be 50% off on Black Friday. So make sure y'all check that out. But definitely start as small as possible, because I have people that message me every single day asking for help because they have all of this hair and they can't sell it, and they got bills that's due, and they about to have to sell their car, or they about to have to move out their house because they put so much money into a business and they realize they can't sell. People message me every day, trust me. um okay, when you're starting here, is your birthday May 4th? My birthday May 3rd. Close enough. What's your opinion on? Ooh, all right, we got crazy people in here. We always get crazy people joining in saying crazy stuff. Okay. Um, have you switched over to Shopify yet? No, I'm not switching over to Shopify. I was thinking about it, but I really do love Squarespace. I really do love Squarespace. And the only reason why I was going to switch over to Shopify was really for one reason. And I just felt like it wasn't worth it. Like, I was just doing like pros and cons. And then I was like, Squarespace, Shopify. And then I just stayed with Squarespace. So I'm still with Squarespace. Hi, Ebony. I'm thinking of launching my sewing machine hair business next year, January. Can I start off with PayPal, DM? Don't want to have a website just yet. I'm also going to purchase your sewing machine course. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate your support into my sewing machine course. And when it comes to launching your business, I highly recommend that you have a website. Honestly, websites are as low as $10. As low as $10 a month, $10 a month, you can have a website up and you can create your own website. So it can be beginner friendly, that's fine. Customers like to grow with you. They like to grow with your company. They like to see your company expand. But you definitely want to... Ooh. My throat got dry. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I had to walk with that one because, okay, I feel a little better. So I always say start off with a website. It makes a huge difference. I don't think people realize how much of a difference it makes having a website. It costs as low as $10. I feel like that's something you definitely can afford. People, they are able to trust you more when you actually have that website. My throat. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I have been under the weather. I'm coming out of a sickness, just having a cold, so I might be talking too much today. Jeez. All right. Anyways. So, what was I talking about that fast? I'm starting to sweat too. Oh, the website. So people, they just seem to trust you more when you actually have that physical website. So I would recommend having a website. I know me for a fact, I do not, if you don't have a website, I'm not shopping with you. And it's people I know personally, like people I know personally in real life that have websites and I want to support their business, but I'm not going to purchase because they don't have that website. Something about a website is very legit. Like I can go to a website, I can see the policy, I can read the policy page on the website. On the website, I can scan and browse through. I don't like the idea of having to wait, having to DM somebody, and let's say they sleep, let's say their phone went dead, and having to wait to receive a response. Like I would have just moved on and wait to receive a response. Like I would have just moved on and shot with the next company. So I highly recommend that you have your own website. Like I say, I do have a series here on YouTube where I walk you through how to create your own website. It's definitely something you want to invest in. Now, there are some people, they do take orders by DMs. They do the whole PayPal thing or whatever. I wouldn't recommend it, but some people do start that way, and they eventually do transfer over to having a website. But I just say at least start with a website. What's $10? What is $10? Go ahead and start with that website. It's only $10. I'm considering buying your packaging vendor, but I wanted to know if you still use these vendors. Does your packaging vendor list include everything I will need packaging wise for your business? So yeah, so the packaging vendor list that I have will be on sale for Black Friday. It will only be $12.50. I still use these vendors. I'm actually gonna order some boxes from them soon because I just realized they offer boxes. So they offer boxes for bundles and they offer boxes for wigs. So I'm definitely gonna get it from them. I do have satin bags. I have not ordered any new satin bags because I transferred over to doing boxes. But my bundle, not yeah, my bundle wraps, um, my headbands, I would get them. They in the back room, and I don't feel like keep getting up. They in the back room. I don't see any out here. But yes, I still use them. I contact them all the time, every day. The vendor information that I give you, I'm just giving you their name and their contact information. So you can definitely reach out to them. I do have a list of some of the things that they offer, but you do want to reach out to them because they have an entire catalog of things that you can purchase. Um, their prices may have changed. They might be having a Black Friday sale. So you definitely want to reach out to them after you get their information to see everything that they offer. But I do put a little bit of the basics. I do include a little bit of the basics, but they offer way more. Way more. I also will post on my social media. I will post all of the things that I purchased from them and all of the things that other people have purchased from them, so you guys can see the quality of their work. Because I never purchased bonnets from them, but somebody else used my vendor and purchased bonnets, and they came out so freaking perfect. So I have to post those pictures and stuff on my social media so y'all can see. Or I might add those pictures to my website. Because on my website, you will see all of the stuff that I actually purchased from my vendors in the photo. Let's see. Is drop shipping wigs a good start? Drop shipping is a good start. I've never drop shipped before. I've always started with the pre-order system. If you want to drop ship using wigs, then go forward. Definitely make sure you test out the wigs that you plan on drop shipping before you actually sell it. So make sure, I keep getting text messages and emails. So make sure you actually test it out so you know the true quality, so you can take pictures of it yourself and you can post real pictures of the products that you want to drop ship. Ladies Boutique, starting a business, you have to have patience. That is so true. Hey, love your channel. What would you say is the best way to advertise? The best way to advertise would be taking advantage of social media. Social media is just a huge platform. Whether you choose Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, like that's where people are every day. Twitter, that's where people are every day. Always promote yourself every single day. People, they not gonna randomly find you. They not gonna just magically just wake up one day and be like, bam, everything Ebony got a collection. Like, it's just not gonna come to people naturally. You have to put your business out there in front of everyone. So promote your company every day and don't be scared about it. Promote your company in public every day. Pass out flyers. Don't be scared about it. People don't know. They can't purchase from you if they don't know you have a business and if they don't know about you. So that's the best way to advertise, is just by putting yourself out there. My birthday is May 4th. Oh, okay. My fellow Taurus. I think you should switch. I'm not switching. Not yet. I'm not switching to Shopify. Not yet. Thank you. I'll tune into your courses. I start selling hair, but have been into making wigs for a long time. So I'm wanting to sell wigs too. But like you said, start small. Yep, start small. I feel like your sales would increase so much. Oh, you're talking about with Shopify? I mean, Shopify do have a lot. They do have a lot. They do have a lot on their platform. I ain't gonna lie, they do have a lot. Hey, Keisha. Let's see. Never used Squarespace, but I love Shopify's back end. I use Squarespace, but then I switched to Shopify. It's so much better. I just need to understand. I don't understand Shopify. They do got a lot going on, but I don't understand it. So I'll just have to take out the time to learn. But as of now, I really do like my Squarespace website. You're a Taurus. Hold on. You're a Taurus. No wonder I love your channel so much. May 11th is my birthday. You put out great content and are so helpful. Thank you. Thank you. It's a lot of Taurus tuning in, huh? Do you have a video up on how you get the acknowledgement policy on your website before the customer? So no, I don't have a video on it because everybody's website doesn't have the option. I know on Squarespace, when you're creating a new product, at the top it has like product, it has pricing where you can change the prices, it has options, it has SEO. It have like a lot of options at the top, and at the very top when you're creating a product, it says forms. All I did was create a form. That's all I did, created a form. So it's kind of embedded into Squarespace, and they make it really easy for you to create the acknowledgement form. Do you have bundles on hand and then make wigs from your bundles? No, I started to keep bundles on hand, but I don't like keeping bundles on hand. I just don't like sitting on inventory, waiting on somebody to purchase a certain bundle at a certain time. I don't like it. So I am back to doing pre-order system. It's just easier. I feel like I'm not sitting on money that way. I feel like with doing a pre-order system, yeah, I don't have to sit on inventory. I don't have to come out of pocket. I only purchase what I need. And plus my vendor gets me my stuff in 2 days. So what's 2 days? 2 days plus the time that it's gonna take me to make the wig. That's the time that my customers have to wait. So my customers still, they get their wigs in a week. So it take a week at the longest for me to make the wigs, and it only take 2 to 3 days to ship out the wigs. So I'm just gonna do the pre-order. I like pre-orders. I like the pre-order system. So I'm gonna just stick to what works. Where to order boxes, didn't hear a name. Okay, so right now the boxes I've been using have come from Paper Mart. I have a video, maybe like 10 videos back on my page, where I talk all about packaging and custom packaging. So definitely check out that video on my page. The boxes I've been using now, they're not custom, they're just plain. They come from Paper Mart. But what I was saying was, I just found out my packaging vendor, they also make custom boxes. So going forward, I'm going to order all of my custom boxes from my packaging vendor, because why not? And they are a lot cheaper too. So why not? Why not just go and work with people I already been working with? And then the packaging vendor that's going to be on sale on my website is going to be $12.50 on Black Friday. So if you need that vendor, definitely get them on Black Friday. Glam Obsession. In order to have a website, would you need to register your business officially to start one? And also to have a business PayPal, will I need to register my business? So when it comes, I really don't like giving legal advice when it comes to registering business, taxes, and all that stuff. But I will say, in order to have a website, when I created my website, it did not ask me for any of my business information. So you don't need any business information for your website. Now, when it comes to having a business PayPal will need your business information. So at the very least, they need your EIN number. Your EIN number is your tax ID for your business. You can get that for free from the IRS. So if you go to irs.gov, you can register for a EIN number, a FEIN, Federal Employer Identification Number. You can register for that for free, and you can give that to PayPal. Any payment processor that you're using, they're gonna want your business information. So they're gonna want your tax ID number. They're gonna want your legal business name, because you're gonna have to pay taxes. So you're gonna need. I mean, you're gonna need to get registered. And if you make over $20,000, they will automatically send your stuff to the IRS. I think that's what they do. That's like the threshold. So PayPal, they're gonna send all of the money you made automatically to the IRS if you made over $20,000, or is it over 10,000? It's 20, I think. They're gonna send it to the IRS. So they're gonna report it to the IRS how much money you made. But you definitely want to register your business. You definitely want to have your EIN number. You want to have all of that registered. I always recommend that you just start off doing your business the legal way. But yeah, I really don't like giving out legal information. Uh, that's just not my expertise. Um, do you study law of attraction? What's your favorite book? I don't. I do not study the law of attraction. I use the law of attraction. I just use it. I just use what I know. I'm starting to get stuffy a little bit. I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm so sorry. I'm starting to get real stuffy. Um, I just use what I know. I pull certain things from the law of attraction, as in speaking everything into existence, visualizing everything. So becoming a very visual person, making sure I can visualize stuff, taking action. Those are really the three things I really do the most when it comes to the law of attraction. I have been able to attract every single thing that I've wanted. I have attracted every single thing this year. Every single thing that I've wanted, that I just meditated on, that I just visualized, that I just planned, that I took action on, every single last thing, I've attracted it. So it's definitely real. I do have a couple videos on it. Do you know anything about starting a boutique? Starting a boutique wouldn't be any different from starting a business. It's just starting a business. You just call it a boutique. So whatever you do to start a business will be the same for starting a boutique. Boutique is just like a fancy, a fancy little way. From my understanding, it's just a fancy way to say you got a business. It just got a little, you know, a little fanciness to it. Um, what social platform is more effective to drive sales? All of them. All of them are equally effective. It's a matter of mastering whichever social media platform that you want to use. You got to have it mastered. So as of now, I definitely feel I have, well, I know I have mastered Instagram. The next platform I want to master is Facebook. So that's what I'm really going to be working towards, getting that under my belt 2020. So I want to make sure I got Instagram down. I want to make sure I have Facebook down too. Which Facebook, for a pre-order, is it okay to use vendor pictures or your own? I'm going to say it's never okay to use vendor pictures. It's never okay. And the reason why I'm saying that now is because Anybody can steal a picture. As a matter of fact, vendors, 9 out of 10 chances, vendors steal pictures. Vendors steal pictures from popular wig makers and popular hairstylists and popular companies. So if you're not knowledgeable on the industry and you're just reusing a picture that your vendor had, and you have no idea that the picture you just put on your website belongs to a popular hair company, that's bad. That's very bad for your business. People gonna feel like you stealing photos. People gonna feel like you a scammer. People gonna feel like they can't trust you, and that is not how you want to get your foot into the door. That is not how you want to step. That is not how you want to start your business. So in business, before you can sell anything, you gotta have integrity, and that means for you to sit up there and say your hair is the best hair on earth, not talking to you, I'm just talking in general. Because we like to say we sell the best hair on earth, and there's people out there that would say that, and they have never tried the hair for themselves. They never purchased it, they never actually held the hair in their hands. Or if you don't wear hair, you didn't have somebody close to you to test out the hair, and you just taking pictures and you just putting it on your page. It don't work that way. Buy the hair. If you want to sell hair, buy the hair. You need to test out the hair to make sure the hair is actually good. While you're testing out the hair, while the hair is in your possession because you're testing it out, take your own pictures. It makes a huge difference. That's probably the number one reason why a lot of people can't make money in a business. I see it all the time. When I used to do the business reviews, hopefully I can bring those back next year, the personalized business reviews when I look over your page and your website. Um, the number one issue that people was having, they kept posting stock photos. They kept posting them. And they was trying to figure out why they weren't making no money. You can't, it just don't work. It don't work. If you can stay away from it, please stay away from it. Pretty please. I'm telling you, it will hurt you. It will hold you back. Um, oh, hey, happy to be here. Hey, Robin. Okay, Jessica says, hey, how do you upload, not make your YouTube cover thumbnail? To upload it, I use an app on my phone called YouTube Studio. So I have a YouTube Studio app. Hold on, I might be able to show you. It's a little bit of glare. I go to the YouTube Studio app. Also, you have to have a certain amount of subscribers for this to even be available to you. So they don't make it available to everybody. You got to reach a certain threshold. But you will just, from the YouTube Studio app, I know it's hard to see. It's a glare. You just click on whichever video. It have an edit button at the top. You'll click on the edit button. And right after you click on the edit button, it's a glare. I'm sorry. But it's a thumbnail. You just click on the thumbnail where it says edit thumbnail. And then it has it right here where you can upload a thumbnail. So you just upload whatever thumbnail that you have. But they don't make that option available for everybody. You have to have a certain number of subscribers so that you're able to upload custom thumbnails. But I upload mine using YouTube Studio. How long after you started your business that you started to see the income and success of it? So when it came to starting my business, I got my first order the first day I launched. I got 5 orders the first week, and I got 17 orders the first month. So I was able to make money in my business, make sales. But when it comes to actually seeing the true benefits of my business, I didn't see that until this year. So I'm currently in my 3rd year of business. So far, all of the money I was making, I was putting it right back into my business. Or if I had extra money left over, I had to pay bills. I'm gonna be real. I have rent, I got a car note, I had bills, and I needed help paying my bills. So my business helped me pay my bills. So I was putting the money back into my business, and I was staying afloat in life. Okay, I was staying afloat. It really wasn't until this year that I've had that extra money to really live comfortably and to really live the life that I always wanted to live. So it was this year where I was able to quit my 9 to 5. It was this year I was able to travel. I went to Jamaica this year. I went to where else I went? I went somewhere else. I went somewhere else. I went to Mexico. That's right. So I was able to travel. Y'all know I love to travel. I tried to travel 2 more times this year, but Mario stopped me because he told me he told me I need to stop spending money. He told me I need to stop spending money and splurging. I was getting to a point where I was gonna start splurging. So, y'all. I like to adjust my wigs. I like to wear my wigs on my forehead. Um, but I started traveling. Um, I'm able to just, if I ever need or want something, I can just buy it. Like, I can just buy it. I don't have to worry about the bills getting paid. Everything's taken care of. I've been able to grow my savings account. So that's really good. I just been really living the life I always wanted to live this year. So it took me to get to my third year of business to really reap the benefits and the rewards of having a business. And next year is only going to be that much better because I really started using the law of attraction this year. So I'm going to be on it next year. I'm going to be on it next year. But yeah, so I would say, getting to my third year of business, that's when I really start seeing um, that difference, that change. Ken says, for the pre-order system, do you utilize a vendor in the US or in China? Have you ever had issues with the hair coming to you on time because of shipping carrier delays? Okay, yes. So I only use Chinese vendors. I don't use US vendors because US vendors are expensive. They're more. So I only use Chinese vendors. One of my vendors can get me my package in 2 days. My other vendor, it can take up to 5 days to receive my package. There has been time where there have been shipping carrier delays. In your policy on your page, always specify that you are not responsible for shipping, for shipping delays. That ain't our responsibility. That ain't our problem. If packages get delayed, that's nothing, that's out of our control. So you want to make sure on your policy page you that put something on your policy page like, make sure you plan out your orders in advance, plan for unexpected shipping delays, carrier delays. Put that in your policy somewhere so you're not held accountable for that. Because that ain't, we can't help it if it's a bad winter storm and not shipping is delayed. We can't help stuff like that. We can't help that customs, they trying to crack down on certain things. So now all packages got to get checked in customs. Life happens. For the most part, I really haven't, me being in my third year of business, I really haven't had too many issues with shipping delays. Maybe three different occasions, and I'm in my third year of business. So that's not, I wouldn't be worried about that. That rarely happens. At least it rarely happens for me. So I wouldn't be worried about that. Yes, I got Facebook. Oh, wow, I never thought of that. Okay, how many do you need to have? And I can see, thank you. Thanks for the information. I forgot what y'all talking about. Look, I'm reading. I'm like, dang, what was I talking about when y'all said that? I really don't forgot. Wow, did you have a following before you started? Absolutely not. Okay, I started my business at zero all across the board. But you have to understand when it comes to stuff like that, 90% of people start at zero. Unless you are a celebrity or you're like a celebrity baby mama or something like that. All other businesses, we're starting at zero. My business page, right now my business page have a little over 20,000 followers. I started at zero. I worked hard for them 20,000 followers. You get what I'm saying? My YouTube page. When I started my YouTube page, I started my YouTube page with zero subscribers. It was my hard work and dedication that got me up to 40,000. So when it comes to having followers and starting off, unless you're a celebrity and unless you like somehow tied in with celebrities or somebody of celebrity status, you are more than likely going to start off at zero. Everybody start off at zero. Look, I never created an Instagram page and they had already gave me 10,000 followers. I started at 0. But you gotta build your tribe. Look, all of my customers. My first customer never met me. My first customer didn't even live in the United States. My first customer lived all the way in the United Kingdom. That was my first customer. Never met her in person. Only 5 people I know personally in real life, people I know in real life, only 5 people have purchased from my company, from my business. Everybody else, complete strangers. People that I have connected with online, rather through social media. Whether by following them first, them following me interacting with them, meeting people on YouTube, joining Facebook groups. Okay, I keep playing with this here. Joining Facebook groups. Who inspires you the most business wise? Like, who do you go to for advice? I currently don't go to anyone for advice. There were a few people that I was looking up to. It's unfortunate that I can't look up to them because of how they treated me. They treated me like, I guess they didn't know I had a following or whatever, and they treated me like crap. So the one person I really was looking up to, I can't look up to her no more. If you know, you know. Okay. And after that situation, I just started looking at everybody different. So I don't really look up to nobody. I'm trying to think. The one person I do look up to, I really do like Chanel. So Chanel Rose Gold. I've been following her journey since like 2010. So that's one person I can look up to her. I admire her. She's definitely been on a long journey when it comes to running the hair business, helping other business owners. I really can look up to her. So that's probably the only person I can think of right now at this moment in time that I look up to. But everybody else, I don't look up to nobody. Everybody else, not no more. Um, where are you from? I am born and raised in Jacksonville, Florida. Born and raised. Been here my whole life, minus I know who listen. If you know, you know. I'm still mad. I still feel some type of way about that to this day. Like I still feel some type of way because it's just I don't know if y'all understand. Like when somebody you look up to, and maybe I should have never put nobody on no pedestal or nothing like that. But when you look up to someone, when somebody is able to motivate you, when you are putting money into somebody else's pockets, when you're buying their products, when you trying to pay for their webinar, when you support them, when you showing them love, when you telling other people to follow them, this, that, and the other, and then you try to spend your money with them and they treat you like they ignore you, they run off with your money, they screenshot you on a public platform and say things about you because you just trying to figure out like what happened to your money for 21 whole days, like, and this a person that you look up to and you just least expect it from, that hurts. I'm still hurt about that. I'm gonna let that hurt go. I'm gonna make sure I don't go into 2020 still feeling this still feeling this way. I'm gonna make sure I don't go into 2020 still feeling this way. If you know, you know. But I'm hurt. Like, I'm hurt. I would never do that to nobody. Um, but anyways, but I'm born and raised here in Jacksonville, Florida. I the only time I haven't been here was for a year that I went off for college. I'm not gonna say names because I'm not trying to ruin it for anybody else. This is a experience that I had. So y'all may not ever have this experience. This is just my personal experience that I've had. And I still feel like she can serve as motivation. She's very well known. So anyways, but yeah, let's see. How do you add music to your videos? I got a YouTube video on there. I got 2 YouTube videos on how to add music to your videos. But what I do, I screen record. So I go on YouTube. I'll search up. I got my money back in the messiest way too. She was so messy how she went about it. But anyway, she was so messy how she went about it. Listen, I got a refund like after sending 4 emails trying to figure out what's going on. I ended up getting a refund like 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. The next day, I went live on Instagram. I went live on Instagram the next day because I always go live on Instagram the next day, just doing business Q&A. And would you believe that she tuned into my live and she was just like, I refunded you. Like, I sent you your refund. I hope you're happy or something like that. It was so messy. I mean, it was the messiest thing I've ever seen. You don't have time to respond to 4 customer emails, paying customer emails, after you took off with their money for 21 days. You don't have the time to do that, but you got time to get on somebody live and tell it. Yeah, I'm really not trying to. I bought something from her. I did. And that was my concern. That was my concern. I purchased something from her. It had been 3 whole weeks. I didn't receive any emails. There was never any type of updates of what we're going on. The dates of the thing that I paid for had came and gone. Like, it had come and gone. So it was just like, okay, what's going on? Like, anyways. So yeah, with Add Music, I go into YouTube. I type in whatever song I want. I screen record it. Technically, you're not supposed to do this. I screen record it, and then when I'm editing my video in iMovie have an option where you can add a video, but only add the sound from the video. So I click on the video, I screen record it, and I click on the option where you choose audio only. That way I get the music without the video from the screen recording, if that makes sense. I got a YouTube video on it. The YouTube video where I describe how I do it makes a whole lot more sense because you can actually see what I'm saying. But yeah, I got a YouTube video on it. But that's how I add music to all of my videos. This will be saved. This will be saved. If you're just tuning in, this Q&A will be saved. Hello, have you ever experienced working with a vendor, then all of a sudden their PayPal gets locked so they can no longer send using PayPal? What would you recommend working with that vendor? Okay, Jasmine, I've never had that experience. If their PayPal gets locked and they receive money through PayPal, to me, see, this sounds like a red flag. To me, this sounds like, okay, so I'm looking at it from a business perspective. If I'm a business and I'm receiving money from PayPal, but my PayPal get locked, am I just going to keep my PayPal locked? Or am I going to A, contact PayPal to get this resolved, or B, create a new PayPal? To me, it sounds very sketchy that they're not doing anything to get their PayPal account unlocked. If their PayPal account is locked, it's locked for a reason. Like, why? Because they stopping money. They stopping money from coming in. So why would they not resolve that issue with PayPal, or why not create a whole nother PayPal account? So to me, that sounds iffy. I've never had that happen. It's sounding a little bit like a red flag. So I know some vendors actually don't even accept PayPal. So for those vendors, people do have to send MoneyGram or the other one, whatever it's called, Western Union. I've never worked with vendors that had those options, so I don't know. So, um, maybe, I don't know if your vendor does small orders. So if your vendor does small orders, if they offer another type of payment option, try to test it out with a small order first to see if you kind of trust it. And then if everything goes through, then maybe proceed with placing a larger order. But it sounds kind of weird to me, I ain't gonna lie. So do you use GoDaddy? Monique, I do use GoDaddy. I only use them for my domain name. So I only use them for my website names. So my www.everythingebony.com, www. I only use GoDaddy for those, and then I take it and I connect it to my Squarespace website. I have one vendor. Is that okay, or is it a must to have two? It's okay. It's okay to only have one vendor, but I would recommend that. Oh snap! I ain't never text Mario my order. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't eat lunch. I ain't eat. Did I? I haven't ate yet at all. I've been working all morning. He going to Chipotle, so I'm gonna get a salad bowl because they ain't have lettuce. Apparently, it was a recall on lettuce. Salad bowl, brown rice, black beans, steak. I already said it. Peppers, corn, extra sour cream, cheese, lettuce, chips, and queso. Chips and queso. Add mild salsa to the side. I kind of want something to drink, but I don't want nothing to drink from Chipotle. Anyways, listen, I almost forgot to put my order in because he will mess up my order. But okay, so it's optional to have more than one vendor, but I would highly recommend having a backup vendor because you never know what will happen. If you're starting out, start out with what you have. So really good vendor, but you do want to eventually take the time out to find a backup vendor. So you don't have to have that backup vendor or two vendors before you start. Always start with what you have, but it's important to have a backup because what happens if your vendor gets overwhelmed with orders and now they're going to have all these different delays and you need hair right now? What happens if your vendor go out of business? What happens if your vendor, they factory catch on fire? Like you just never, life happens every day. Life happens every day. Like you just want to have a safety net, want to have a plan B just in case something crazy happens. What happens if your vendor update prices by $20? You know, what else do you need to have? Oh, I have no idea how many subscribers. It might be 1,000. It might be 5,000. It might be 10,000. I do not remember. I really don't. I learned to do research. I wanted to do a wig class since last year. I chose three people. I choose three people I consistently follow you. I watch your demeanor, your work, your persistence, and how you answer questions. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, can I edit Squarespace with my phone? You can edit Squarespace with your phone, but it's limited. You can't edit everything on your phone, but you can edit Squarespace from your phone. I have this. Do I have it? Yeah, I have two different apps from Squarespace. It's a glitch. It's telling me, it's showing me a little bit of my analytics right there in the green. Support, home, pages. So I can edit all the pages of my website here through the Squarespace app. If you want to change products and prices, you need to download the Squarespace Commerce app. So this is the Squarespace Commerce app. It shows me all of my orders. I can go over to inventory. So this is all my inventory. I can make changes to my inventory on my phone. So you can change the lengths and the prices. Done. I can see all my customers' information. I can't show that. I can edit my discounts. And then I also have the Squarespace Analytics app. I have three different Squarespace apps. So I have the Squarespace Analytics apps. This is the app people are always asking about. I can see how much I've sold. I can see how many visitors I've had. I can see what pages people are viewing. Um, yeah, let me see where I'm at this month. I decreased this month. Y'all see the red? I see I had a 19%, and a 34% decrease this month, but I'm pretty sure that's because of Black Friday. People waiting on Black Friday to purchase. But I have had a spike in my page views on my website. It's hard for y'all to see. I've had 12,000 new people, so people who've never visited my website. I had 12,000 of those people visit my website this month. Had them come back to my website. And then all of the different pages I have on my website, I have a lot of different pages. The number of views on all of the pages on my website altogether, I'm at 30,000 for this month. My traffic sources, so right here, social media for selling products. YouTube is next, Facebook at the bottom, but Instagram at the very top. So yeah, so it breaks down everything with the Squarespace Analytics app. So you can definitely edit Squarespace on your phone. You have way more options on your computer. Her head blew up. What theme are you using for your website? Let me see, because I do get asked that a lot. Hold on. I was just logged into my website. Let me see. I alternate between a couple of themes. I really do. Every time I change my website, I change the theme. But it's really like the same couple themes. My computer going slow. I live in the same city as her, and I totally noticed the difference. This edge control. So the edge control that I was selling, I no longer sell the edge control. But I just had control, so that just means that it comes without. I printed them using sticker mules, sticker use something. All right. So for the template that I use, oh listen, I don't know how to pronounce this. All right. So the template that I use on my website, I'm using. I can't pronounce this. Add iron deck. Add iron deck. See, it don't even sound right coming from my mouth. It don't even sound right, the one that I use. The next one that I like to use is called Brine. The next one is called Giants. The next one is called Stella. But the one I'm using right now is called, I'm going to have to type it in for you because I can't pronounce this to save my life. To save my life, I can't pronounce it. But I get asked this all the time. All right, I just typed it in. I don't know how to pin my comment, but I typed it in. But yeah, the stickers for my edge control, whatever company I did print them out with, I did not like them because I requested like a custom size at the time, and they still did not send it printed out at the custom size that I wanted. So, but I made it work. I did. I made it work. But I'm not offering edge control at this time. I probably will bring it back, but what I realized, I also removed some hair types from my website as well. I realized I'm only one person, and when you're trying to sell products, you have to give each and every one of your products the equal amount of attention. I had way too many products. I had 6 different hair types. I had clip-ins. I had edge control, lashes. It was starting to add up, and I couldn't give everything an equal amount of attention. So I decided to take away 2 hair textures, and I decided to remove a couple products. That way I can really focus in on certain items, like my bundles and my wigs, really. So I had to kind of take a few steps back. I will add more stuff eventually. I will add it back eventually, but I had to step back a little bit. Okay, I thought so, but I ordered hair from them through PayPal before. Gotcha. You're so nice, Ebony. Most people would put her on blast. Yeah, I don't feel it's necessary. Okay, I really feel like my wig keeps sliding back. Okay, I need to. That's what it is. First of all, my stocking cap came off. Secondly, I made my elastic band too big. That's really my main issue. When I make stuff for myself, I really just put it together quick, fast. And I don't really give it too much thought. All right, there we go. All right, back back to the program. But yeah, I'm not one to put people on blast. That's just not how I am. I really truly believe that people get their karma, they get it back to them. So I don't feel it's necessary for me to put a person on blast. Whatever they did to me, it's gonna come back to them eventually. So I can keep my hands clean. Keep my hands clean. So I don't feel like I have to put people out, put them on blast, tarnish their name. That will happen eventually. Because if they did something like that to me, they will do that to anybody. They will do it to anybody, honestly. When people feel like you're a nobody, because there's business owners out there, they'll treat you any type of way when they feel like you ain't got no followers, or when they feel like, who you gonna run to, who you gonna tell, the little people that you, they probably feel like, oh, the little bit of your little 300 friends that you complain to, that's not gonna hurt me. That's how they treat people. um so like the mountains, I don't know nothing about mountains. See, it's named after a mountain. See, I don't know. That's why I don't know how to pronounce it. So I just feel like, people, they get their karma back. I don't have to tell. People been seeing stuff like that from her anyways. It's the fact that because the whole situation happened in my Facebook group, I was venting about the situation, and I didn't even have to say her name. I was venting about the fact that it had been 3 weeks. Um, it had been 3 weeks without me, receiving any updates and stuff, and I completely left her name out of it. Everybody knew exactly who I was talking about. So that's bad. That's bad when you don't have to say someone's name and people already know. So to me, that person, if they keep, it's going to come back. It's going to come back to them. I don't even got to do nothing. It's going to come back. Thanks for the advice. No problem. Can you save this live? Yes, it most definitely will be saved. It's going to be a long live, though. So I guess while y'all at work or while you making wigs or something, it's gonna be one of those lives that you have to listen to while you already working, while you already working on something else. I like how you handle it and still handling the situation grown and classy. Oh, thank you. Hey. How do you juggle being a mom, spouse, and business owner? Oh snap! Somebody asked me this earlier, and I skipped over it. Was it you? I'm sorry. So being a mom, a spouse, a business owner, I'm a new mom. He's 3 months. Congratulations. I love babies. I really do. And honestly, because of him and you, I'm starting this hair journey because I need to be with my baby. See, when I had Jaden, I knew I needed to start a business. I knew it. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's hard. I'm not organized. I'm not an organized person, and that's what I struggle with the most. So that is something I'm definitely working on. I might need to take a course on how to be organized, because it's a shame how unorganized I am. It's a shame. You know what? But at the same time, I keep telling myself I'm unorganized. I need to start speaking into existence. I am organized. I do have structure. I am organized. I do have structure. All right, we gonna add a run. I can't pronounce it. I'm gonna have to look it up on YouTube how to pronounce That's what I'm gonna do. I'm looking up on YouTube. But I really do suck at balancing everything. Honestly, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. Um, you're gonna have to really prioritize everything. But even then, that's hard. And even trying to prioritize everything is hard because in a sense everything can kind of be on the same level. It's like you're starting a business, especially if you're starting a business and you need your business to help you out with bills and help you out financially. It's like, do I put my business first or do I put my child first? Because if I neglect my business, then I'm not going to make the money that I need to make in order to take care of my child. So it's really like trying to figure out a really good balance, because it's like I need to put this time and energy into my business because the benefit of my business is going to help me provide better for my child. But then it's just like sometimes your child needs you. They need you to be here. It's a lot of things that I could not really do for Jaden. So that I'm happy I'm able to do now. So I wish I would have started Jaden with sports earlier. I couldn't do that in my first year of business. I really couldn't do that in my second year of business. I didn't have that free time. I didn't have that extra money to put into sports. I didn't have that free time to take him to practice 3, 4 days out the week, wake up early on Saturdays, take them to games. I didn't have that time. So it's just like the business had to come first in that aspect. It's still a lot of things I don't have time to do because, and it sucks. That's why I need to get some systems in place and I really do need to become more organized because it sucks. It's a lot of stuff that I want to do I still cannot do to this day because I'm juggling so much. Then throw a relationship into the mix. It's very hard. I'm very thankful that Mario is an entrepreneur too. Like his whole family, they're entrepreneurs. His dad owns a business. They all like do the same things. So I'm very happy that Mario is an entrepreneur, because we are able to kind of make time with each other because of that. Um, he understands I'm an entrepreneur. He understands that I have long nights. I understand that he sometimes have long nights. So it's just, I don't know. I really wish I had some really good advice, but it's really difficult. One thing I will say, absolutely make time for yourself, because we be trying to balance the business, a 9 to 5, a kids, in a relationship, but we never find time for ourselves. That is something you want to do. I don't know if y'all watched my last vlog on YouTube, but I was so stressed. I had so much going on. I make it to where at least one day out of the week, I make sure I don't work at all. I make sure I go get my nails done. I make sure I go get waxed. I make sure I go shopping. I make sure I go out to eat. I make sure I do something and I'm not doing any type of work. You have to give yourself some free time, a day off, because you do get overwhelmed and you will forget about yourself. And when you get a good night's sleep, when you're well rested, when you take that time out for yourself, you could just be a better person for everybody. You can be better in your business. You can be a better person in your relationship, a better person to your kids. So it's really hard to balance it all. It is possible. It is possible. I would say try to stick to a schedule, or maybe have a day scheduled for, maybe have one day out of the week where you really, you're really all about your spouse, your husband, your boyfriend. Make one day out of the week special for them. So maybe that's the day out of the week that y'all go on a date, or a day out of the week where you put some time to the side just for them. And then do the same thing for your child. Maybe a day out of the week where you want to take them to a movie or take them to the park, or just have like a day dedicated to them. Have a day dedicated to yourself, and then everything else business. Because it really is hard. It really is hard. And that don't even include friends and family. That don't even include friends and family. It's a lot, but it's doable. I want you to know it's possible and it's doable. I'm doing it somehow, some way. all other business owners are doing it somehow, some way, so it is possible. Um, but yeah. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Hey Ebony, do you wait, hold on. I done passed by. I done passed by. Where was I? Oh, hey Ebony, do you deal with vendors from the US or overseas? Overseas. All of my vendors are overseas because the prices are cheaper that way. Why did you stop selling edge control? I just had a lot going on. I was selling way too many products at one time, so I needed to let a few things go so I could focus more on the things that were more important to me. Let's see. We're going to figure out how to pronounce this because I can't pronounce this for nothing. I can't type. Did my fingers get big? They probably did. I found out how to pronounce it. Let's see. Ain't no way that's how you pronounce it. Let me see somebody else pronounce this.
Adirondack.
Adirondack?
Adirondack.
Is that how you pronounce it? Adirondack.
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 Well, hey, you learn something new every day. Y'all, I YouTube everything. I YouTube everything. That's crazy. Um, do you make your own edge control? No, I had a vendor for the edge control. Starting with just 2 hair textures is good. Sure. I started with just 2 hair textures. I started with these two. I started with Afro Kinky Curly and Kinky Curly. These are the 2 textures that I started my business with. So you can definitely start with 2 textures. If you only found one good hair, maybe you're testing out some hair and you test out some curly hair and the curly hair good, go ahead and start selling just 1 texture. That's perfectly fine too. Start off selling 1 texture and then with time you can add a 2nd texture. And with time you can add a 3rd texture. So start with what you have. Ebony, how are you today? I'm doing great, Jerome. Thanks for asking. I'm late. Who did Ebony have to give her karma to and why? I think you probably caught one to some of it, but I wasn't really revealing their name. I learned so much from you, Ebony, and I don't even sell here. I sell lace wig glue. I'm looking to start up selling it online, hopefully launch in 2020. That's awesome, Robin. That's awesome. I would love to hear about your progress. Keep us updated. Yes, law of attraction, my girl. You got this. Right, Jazz? I'm calling you Jazz like I know you. Right. Miss Show did know because she ain't that the humble spirited person. She listen. No, you didn't. I'm not gonna repeat what you said. No, you didn't. See, now you probably done gave her away. Now you probably done. You can see when certain people can start off genuine, but you can see when people transition and they end up being all about money. People start selling products and they just be lying to, like, they lose. Let me stop. Y'all, I'm not, nope, I'm not going there. I'm not gonna speak on anything. I'm not gonna speak on nothing. Wait, it's not me. It's not me that's pregnant. It's someone else that's tuned into the live. It's someone else that's tuned into the live. I think you came into the live at a weird point. It's someone else that's tuning into the live. I wish it was me. I would love to have another baby. I would love to have triplets. If I can have triplets, whew, I would love that. Have 3 of them at one time. I would love to have another baby. It's gonna come. I feel it. It's gonna come when it's perfect time, and I know God preparing me for the perfect time for it to come. So I trust it. I'm leaving that in His hands. Um. Oh my gosh, that's where I'm at now. I'm trying to block schedule. Listen, life got to be scheduled out because you'll be all over the place. Definitely have to make time for your relationship or you'll lose it, or have a date night, maybe the night that you have your own personal day, have the night and the babysit. Yeah, you got to be able to, you got to be able to fit, you got to be able to fit that time in, because it's going to be people that you really care about. So your kids, the person you're in a relationship with, oh, excuse me, the person you're in a relationship with, you care about those people. So you gotta squeeze them in. You gotta find a way. You got to squeeze them in because it's important. You definitely don't want to be so consumed in your business that you cut everybody off. And then once your business gets successful, you have nobody to share your success with because you done cut everybody off. Thank you, Ebony, for answering my vendor question. No problem. Just was scared things would get held up in customs. Yeah, it don't happen that often for me. It don't happen that often for things to get caught up in customs. Are you in the United States? Because if you're in the United States, you won't really have that problem. It's a lot of people who are outside of the United States. You might run into customs handling your packages and holding them a lot more than us in the United States. But even then, I wouldn't let that discourage you from starting your business. It's a tourist thing. Must be. Hi, I'm about to do a hair business in 2020, but I'm scared to put myself out there. How did you get over the fear? Listen, I realized, I have a whole video on how to get over fear. I got a video on it, so make sure you check out that video on my page. When it comes to fear, you have to realize you can't have both. You cannot have the dream life you want to live, and you cannot have fear. They both don't coexist. Okay, you're in the United States. Okay, so you'll be good. Fear and dream life, they can't coexist. They don't go hand in hand. They don't. You have to make the decision to either hold on to fear or to chase your dreams. You're going to have to make that decision. You're going to have a conversation with yourself, because your fear is going to hold you back every time. That what if is going to hold you back every time. You're not going to be able to make the money you want if you're always thinking about what if. What if I go live and put myself out there and people think I'm crazy, if people think I'm ugly, if people think I'm too fat, if people think I don't know what I'm talking about, if I go live and people say my products are trash, if this, that, and the other, all of that thinking is going to stop you from taking that leap of faith that you need to take. Fear is going to prevent you from having your dream life. And I realized I wanted my dream life. I realized first that I was worthy. I was worthy of everything that I ever want. Anything that I want to accomplish, I know that I'm able to achieve in this lifetime. I truly believe that. I truly believe that I'm worth it and that I'm worthy. So if you feel like you're worth it, if you feel like you're worthy, if you feel like you are not put on this earth to have a regular life, then you need to have that conversation with yourself. You're going to hold on to fear, or you're going to put yourself out there. And putting yourself out there, you just have to go for it. You just have to go for it. You just have to go for it. It's no easy way to do it. And you have to understand when it comes to it, if it was easy to put yourself out there, everybody on this earth will be living their dream. Everybody on this earth will be in their dream house. Everybody on this earth will have their dream car. Everybody on this earth will travel the world or whatever it is that they want to do. But unfortunately, that's not the case. There's people that were born in the hood and they die in the hood. They live in the hood their whole life. They never go to the next city. They never go to the next state. They never believe in themselves, and that's the life that they chose to live. I don't want that for myself. I don't. So you have to really determine what it is that you want for yourself and what you want in your life. And then you have to go for it. Like I said, if it was easy, everybody, their mama, their daddy, their sister, their cousin, their auntie, their uncle, all of us would be millionaires. All of us would be cashing out. All of us live in mansions. But it's not easy. So you just have to just accept it for what it is. You're going to have to put yourself out there. So go ahead and accept it. And just do it. Just do it. Honestly, when I first started doing YouTube videos, I was like in the 6th grade. So I've always been comfortable making videos. I used to try to do it in private though. I didn't want people to know that I was recording YouTube videos. I didn't want to go out in public and vlog because I'm like, people gonna think I'm crazy. People gonna think I'm talking to myself. They're gonna be like, who is this crazy girl talking to? Oh, why is she so outgoing on YouTube, but she's so quiet in the house? Like, who is this person? And when I first went live on Instagram or first did live videos, I would get so nervous. I would be sweating up a storm. Even when I do my webinars, even my most recent webinar, I was nervous about it. Like, I had already did a webinar before, but I was still like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Do I need to take a shot of something? I don't even drink. I'm like, dang, should I take a shot of something? What if it don't go right? What if people don't love it? It's common. It's kind of normal to be anxious or to have a little bit of anxiety, or to have a little bit of what if. That's normal to have a little bit of that. A lot of people feel that every day. It's just pushing through. You got to push through. You got to soar through and just put yourself out there. Because once you do it about 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in, you feel so relieved. Everything works out perfectly. And when it's all done, when it's all over, you feel really great about it. You feel really great about it. You feel like, oh my gosh, that's a breeze. It was easy. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Like, you feel so relieved and you be like, dang. Like, you really be like, dang, I was nervous for nothing. Like, I was freaking out for nothing. So you just got to just put yourself out there. Like I said, I do have a whole YouTube video all about fear, how to get over fear. So if you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. But it's not an easy process, but trust me. You got this. You got this. And join my Facebook group, We All Can Win. I will put the link. When this video save after I get off, I'm going to come back and put the link to the Facebook group and a link to everything else in the description box. Click on the link and join my Facebook group. So if you're nervous about doing something like going live, just post it in the Facebook group and we'll come view your live. We'll come support you so you don't feel alone. We'll come talk to you and ask you questions. If you feel like you need, that comfort, if you feel like you need that daily motivation, if you need that, just join our Facebook group. We'll look out for you. Yeah, it's gonna be saved. 3 whole kids leaving your coochie. Oh no. Sis, I think when you have 3 kids, they gonna try to cut you open. They gonna have to cut you open. I love kids. Like, I never loved kids growing up. I didn't. I had 3 younger siblings. My youngest sibling is in the 7th grade now, and then the twins are in the 9th grade, so they still young. But my mama had them three young ones, and I hated it. I didn't want to change no diapers. I didn't want to watch them. I always had to watch them. I hated it. But something about kids, I think when I had my first child, when I had Jaden, the just being able to watch them grow is just so amazing to me. I just love kids. I love everything about them. I love their innocence. I love watching them grow. I just love everything about kids. So I really love kids. I really do. I really do. I don't know. It just came out of nowhere. 'Cause like I said, I hated them growing up, but I really just love them so much. Well, I have two sets of twins plus it's crazy, but I love it. And see, I grew up in a big household. So my mom, my dad, my two older siblings, me, and my three younger siblings. So I grew up in a household with 8 people, 8 total people in the household. So I'm used to being around a lot of family, have a lot going on. When it's just quiet, I don't know what to do with myself. It's quiet. I don't really have a lot of entertainment. Now I can, I work. So I'm working my business. That's what I do now. But outside of my business, when I was just working a regular 9 to 5, just coming home, it's just boring. Like I don't know what to do with myself. so, so yeah. See, that's what I get for being late. So sorry. You're good. Listen, you're good. I don't take offense to anything or um look, people still ask me if I'm pregnant because listen, I eat good. I know my stomach be poking, my fupa getting bigger. So it's a lot of times people think I'm pregnant. They think I'm still pregnant from last time when I had my miscarriage and stuff like that. Listen, I don't take offense to anything. I really don't. I laugh at everything too. So y'all good. I don't never want anybody to feel bad for mistaking anything. So y'all good. Trust me. I'm in the process of starting my hair business now. That's what's up. Thank you for your wisdom. No problem, Nisha. Thanks for tuning in. I use a to-do list app. It helps me plan my day. I never even thought of it. I never thought of it. My Instagram name is the same as my Facebook. The same as my YouTube name. So it's everything Ebony. It's everything Ebony. You have a beautiful personality, Ebony. God bless you, hun. Thank you. So true. You must step out of your comfort zone to get to your destination. Thank you for your uplifted wisdom. I will surely, hold on, what is it? Check it out. Thank you. No problem. The Facebook group has been so helpful. And I really do try my best to regulate the Facebook group. I try to keep drama out of the group. We probably had 3 different occasions where there has been drama in the group. So I try my best to keep the drama out of the group. I also try my best to stop people from selling in the Facebook group, only because I hate being a part of groups where you're asking questions or you're looking for help and nobody's trying to help you. Everybody's trying to sell. Sell. So I really make sure that there's no selling in the Facebook group. Some people have been approved to sell certain things. So I know James was doing the GIFs, the GIFs, or whatever y'all call them, the GIFs. He was doing that. So he did ask me if he can post his flyer for the replay for $7. So I did allow that. But for the most part, I really don't allow selling in the group. But yeah, because I really want people to go there for help, like people who really do need help. And I also try to make sure we're not asking the same questions every single day. That way, the people that's already a part of the group, they don't feel like, oh my gosh, it's the same question every day. So I do get to a point where I stop accepting certain posts if those questions have already been answered. So I'm trying my best with the Facebook group. And he got me over here saying, yes, preach. I know I got like a million questions. You're fine. You're perfectly fine. But I've been taking notes this whole time. But is it too much to start off with bundles, closures, and lashes? No, I don't think it's too much. I always say start small. Um, I always just say that because, like I say, I always see a lot of people spend thousands and they realize they can't sell after the fact. If you want to start off with bundles, closures, and lashes, that's perfectly fine. Just don't get too crazy with it. Don't go out and spend $10,000 on it. That's pretty much what I'm really trying to say. And that's just me saying it from a perspective where I'm trying to look out for you. Because I don't want you to end up in a situation like the people that be in my inbox. I keep doing this. I can't help it. Like the people that be in my inbox asking for help because I just don't want anybody to be in that situation. But yeah, the Instagram name is Everything Ebony. Another question, I just want to create my own hair products, but everyone keeps telling me telling me to keep dancing because that's what I love to do. What do you think I should do? Whatever you're passionate about it, you can do it. And you can do more than one thing. If you're passionate about dancing and you really love dancing, dance. If you want your own hair products, then do your own hair products. There's no limits to life. There's no limit. Don't put a limit on yourself. Do both. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, that's what you should be doing. Hello, Ebony. Are you going to have your wig making course on sale for Black Friday? Yes. I'm just okay. So you joined the live just at the end when I was talking about it. Okay, yes, Virginia. So I am going to have a Black Friday sale on the wig making course. So this Friday and this Friday only is going to be this price this Friday only. The closure wig course, the complete course, how to make a closure wig start to finish using a sewing machine, is going to be $75. $75, okay? I will be adding the frontal wig course Black Friday, so I will be launching the frontal wig course on Black Friday. And that one is going to be $100 Black Friday only. A lot of people have already purchased the closure course, so now they're ready to move on to the frontal wig course. So trust me, you don't want to miss out on this. You don't want to miss out on this. Some people have literally been waiting all year just for this sale. All year. So you don't want to miss out on it. And you will have access to that on my website, either by going to onlinewigcourse.com or by going to everythingebony.com on Black Friday. I will have it to where you have access to everything on my website. So everything will be in one place to make it easier for everyone. You're welcome. Ooh, I'm up to date with all the questions. I know that's right. I was put on this earth to be a billionaire. I am not employee material. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. So, any last minute questions? We've been on here. I know we ain't been on here for 2 hours. I know we ain't been on here for 2 hours. Look, I'm looking at my phone like it's 2 o'clock. I've been on here since 12. No wonder why I was coughing and my throat was getting dry. I know we ain't been on here for 2 hours. That's cool. Hello, Evan. Please do. Okay, so do you need a certificate to start a hair business? So I said it kind of in the beginning. I really don't give legal advice. Depending on where you live, there's going to be different rules when it comes to registering your business. I'm not sure if you need that type of certificate to start a hair business. I'm not sure. I can tell you for me, I got my EIN number and I have an LLC. That's what I have for my business. I can't really speak on anything else because I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's gonna be different for everyone. Yes, I am my own registered agent. Yes, I am my own registered agent. I'm in Florida. I know different states. In some states, they don't allow you to be your own registered agent or however that works. At least I heard people talking about that. But I am definitely my own registered agent. Sure is. I keep doing this. So, any more questions? Okay, yeah. I'm my own registered agent. Look, I've been in business this long. I've never been told to correct it or change it. So if it ain't fixed, don't break it. I am my own registered agent. Thank you. This is my loose deep wave hair. I straightened it. Somebody in the Facebook group let us know that Sally's was, see, this is the original pattern. They let us know that Sally's had a 40% off sale. So I went and got this one. So this is the Baby Bliss Pro Titanium. It came with the little ones too. So you get this one and you get the little ones, and I got it for $50. So I was like, ooh, let me go run and get it now. So I ran and got it right then and there. And these work like a charm. I couldn't get this one little piece up here straight, whatever. Don't mind that one little piece. But those work like a charm. Like a charm. I gotta watch the replay. I've been trying to watch while my kids took a nap. School just got dismissed, and I missed some good stuff. I know. I'ma save it. Do you have an accountant? I don't. I do everything myself, and I hate it here. Okay, I hate it. I hate it here. I do everything myself. I'm not doing this next year. I say that every year. I say that every year. I say that every year. I need to get an accountant or something. I say that every year. Now I just need to take action. I can't keep doing this to myself. It's stressful over here. They got my address out in the public. Girl, everybody address. Anybody could just search your business and bam, your address. Thanks for motivating me to start a business, a hair business, a wig business. God will bless you. Well, thank you so much. Girl, the more you brush that hair, the more I'm tempted to purchase those bundles. Hey, they start at $35 on Black Friday. Okay. They start at $35. Even if you make you a little bob, you know, if you get you like 12 inches and make you a bob, it started at $35. I'm telling you. This Friday. Okay, thanks for answering my questions. I'm in your Facebook group. Okay. So, yeah, I'm about to go ahead and end this live. But before I end the live, I am just going to tell y'all about my Black Friday deals. So, all of my ebooks that I sell, so my How to Find a Vendor on Alibaba, and my business workbook for anybody that's new and want to start get into the hair business and you just don't know where to start. The workbook is very good for you. So both of those ebooks downloads, they're going to be 50% off. So they're going to be $15 on Black Friday. I also have the physical copies. I ordered let me go see, because now I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't see them. Where are they? All right. Now, I also ordered the physical copies of the workbook. And I got some more in the back. So, the downloadable version is going to be $15 on Black Friday. And the physical copy, so if you want a physical copy, so you can actually, you know, you can write down everything you need to do as far as starting your business and really planning that out for beginners. I think that's gonna be like $17 on Black Friday. So I have that. All of my webinars, so you'll have access to the webinar replays. You will have access to that on Black Friday. Those will be 50% off. So if you missed my How to Make Money on Instagram webinar, that is going to be $25 on Black Friday. And that was like a 2 hour long webinar too. I teach you all about how to sell on Instagram, how to gain followers, content, finding your target audience, just how to make money using Instagram. So I talk about that all throughout the webinar. That's only going to be $25. The other webinar, How to Launch Your Own Hair Company from Start to Finish, that's a 3 hour and 30-minute long webinar. That is how detailed it is. I talk about every aspect of starting your hair business, start to finish. Start to finish. So that's going to be on sale. That might be more than 50% off. I still have not come up with the price. That's going to be more than 50% off, I can guarantee. So that's going to be available as well. And then the online wig course, as we've been talking about it, if you want to learn how to use a sewing machine, you have no experience with a sewing machine, you want to learn how to use the sewing machine. If you want to learn how to use the sewing machine to make a wig, if you want to learn how to take custom measurements, how to customize your caps, how to style your wigs, just the whole 9 yards, creating a wig on a sewing machine, start to finish, those courses will be available on Black Friday. The closure wig course is going to be $75. Okay, it's usually like $200, $300. Okay. The frontal wig is a little over $300, the frontal wig course, and that's only going to be $100 on Black Friday. So you do not want to miss out on any of these deals. Okay, you could go to my website, everythingebony.com. You can sign up for reminders so that you are reminded of all of these sales. Or if you follow me on social media, I'm gonna be posting flyers all week. Okay, y'all might get tired of me. I'm gonna post flyers all week. But that's what I have to offer for Black Friday for business owners. I'm getting tired now, y'all. I've been talking for 2 hours. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Let's see. Yes, I can't wait until Friday. I'm gonna be up in the AM just to purchase my bundles. Oh yeah, because my bundles, they start at $35, but that's only for the first 100 people that visit the website. So definitely. The Facebook group name, We All Can Win. Thank you for posting that. It's called We All Can Win. Once I save this live, I am going to go back and add that link up under this video. So just in case you have a problem finding it. Does your book include vendors? So the hair vendors, I don't include hair vendors. I don't sell hair vendors. The only vendors that I sell are the vendors for my packaging. So like for the bundle wraps that I put, the little wrap that I put around the bundles, I was just back there. I should have grabbed everything else. But like custom packaging, like your satin bags, boxes, the headbands, the bonnets, anything custom packaging that you need for your business, my vendors pretty much offer, and that is going to be on sale for $12.50 on Black Friday. So $12.50. You really can get all your business needs on Black Friday. And it's perfect because we're that much closer to being in a new year. So it's going to be a great start into the new year if you're able to get any of my business products for Black Friday. You're definitely going to be able to start off on the right foot. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this live because like I said, I can't believe I've been on here longer than 2 hours. What was I thinking? I knew what I was thinking. I was thinking I wanted to come and help. Dang, Chipotle still ain't got no salad. God darn it. We ain't got no lettuce at home either. That's making me mad. But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. That's what I'm thinking. Get the salad because salad has been recalled almost all over. That's why they ain't selling no salad. But all right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. It's been real. I'll see y'all next time. I'll go live again sometime this week. So So yeah.